So I was on Darius MGTOW page, right? Because I frequent on his page when I'm on Twitter, because he says some crazy stuff, but also true stuff. So I get on there and I scroll down and I see, somebody who all the black men on here on YouTube was endorsing, saying how cool she is, she's a good chick, she this and that. And me, I looked at her and I don't always let other people tell me who to think is nice and who to think is not nice, right? So I look at what she said and then I was like, let me give her a chance. So I went all up and down her timeline to check to see if she's she doing the same thing to the women. Because I'm gonna read this out before I I'm gonna tell you the backstory of this, right? So let's see. Darius MGTOW put in a chat room, in his Twitter, about saying, it's 2008, it's 2019. If she's trying to take things slow and make you wait for sex while you pay for her meals, get rid of her immediately. If she ain't blah blah on the first date, kick her to the curb. Stop wasting time with these women. So he said that right then and there, and people went in arms. So this is the whole point that I'm trying to say right here, because he was right about that. He just said it in a way where a man's time is more valuable than a female's, than the trying to pay a female to get to know her, to be around her. Because more times out of 10, women are sleeping with dudes on the side. See, the women who went around doing this, they taking advantage of men who don't have no choice but to date them and get to know them. They're dating guys who they know don't have extra options in dating. They're not dating the thug. They're not playing games with the thugs. They're not asking the thugs on dinner. They're not asking the guy that they truly like on dinner, because they know that man, they can't play around with that man, because that man has other options, right? He has other options, and he's not going to wait around for sex. He's going to have somebody else on the sideline, just like she got somebody on the sideline. But these women know who to pick when it comes down to asking for guys on dates, because they know that certain guys don't have backup women and don't have many women to talk to. And they know that they the only ones that this guy has. So she playing games with him, making him wait. And he said this right here, general statement, and everybody took it the wrong way. And another one took it the wrong way. A prominent YouTuber on here who everybody endorsed and said she was a good woman and financing and stuff. Even though she's not really, she don't look that healthy. She has all this money in this business sense, but she has no prominent to lose weight. Then everybody I see in her videos, they're not slim women. Everybody I see around her, they're not slim. So you want to sit here and do or say all this stuff, but you're not bringing your A game when it comes to your body. And then she said a couple of things when she's on Obsidian channels, and she came from O'Shea, and all the stuff that she was saying was one-sided. So I'm gonna show you what she said. So she said, don't be on the internet talking crazy if you have kids. Grow up. Get a life and grow up. This is why so many folks need marriage to grow. Let me cut that out. So people need marriage to grow. But we already established that when men get married, they don't get many things out of it. Most men establish themselves before they meet a woman. So all these women want a man to establish themselves, and then a woman can come in and do what? Build what? So she can build money up with the man and spend the money right away. Because if I ask the same woman right here how much she spend per week instead of her working out, she won't tell me. If I ask her how much you think big women spend per day eating food or going out and doing this irrelevant stuff instead of them losing weight, she won't tell me. So she said that men need marriage and he need to grow up. But what Darius is, he from the Navy, right? He came from the Navy, and he's a single parent right now of 2 kids. He's more grown up than the women that you should be talking about, because this same chick who was on here know that it's all these single moms on here who do twerk videos and stuff, but she doesn't talk about them. Why don't she talk about them? Why don't she talk about Derek Jackson lying to women? Why don't she talk about the people who are making these women stay alone and making them single by feeding them that bullcrap of body positivity and knowing that not all these men like fat women, right? So let's continue. Let go all the anger and get counseling. Oh, here we go. So it was a YouTuber on here who passed away. And he got checked into a hospital, I think this year, right? Did the counseling help him? All the people who take their own life and their own counseling, did it help them? Because we know there's a lot of women in the counseling and the therapy now, and they're turning guys and they're more like feminine. They got feminist mindset. BMT had a live about a woman who pointed a gun at a man and a child, and the therapist said that it wasn't right, it wasn't wrong that the woman pointed the gun at the child and the man. So you got these women in this category of therapists and counseling, but they always stay on the woman's side, just like this chick. So and let me continue. Then he went private because 1,000 people was asking him to justify himself. Of course, he can't justify lies. But you didn't elaborate. Justify lies. So how many men out here? I'm going to show you that he can justify what he said, because I'll show you a picture of a female who used the dude and you didn't say anything about it. This same chick didn't talk about the situation that happened with this black guy who got played by this black female. But she want to walk around talking about it's justified lies. So it's lies that women are out here using men for food, using certain men for food in their time, and then sleeping with other guys on the side. And men should be like, oh, no. Oh, I should pay a woman to get her time, because women time means money, right? So many folks that you hear preaching this stuff are married or living with a single mom, but telling you not to do it while they eat dinner and laugh all the way to the bank. Go get counseling. YouTube is not therapy couch. See, this chick already rubbed me the wrong way when she was on O'Shea's and she was on Obsidians and Stan, and she thinks so low of men just because she see a few men taking in single moms, that every man is like that. She think that every man is like that, taking in single moms. She don't know anybody's life, but she want to act like that she knows that their life, that they're taking in single moms, right? And this is why a lot of men, black men per se, date out, because they got women like this who have these skills and talent and think that could maneuver them into a position of telling other guys, people what to do, and also telling people who to date. And she used the shaming language of telling people to go to therapy. Okay, how about this one then? How about this one? Men do go to therapy, right? But they have to deal with these type of women who don't go to therapy. Now what? He's going to have to do more therapy to deal with a woman that doesn't have therapy? Because most of you women, black women, are not going to therapy. Most of you women are not even doing anything to change your own weight and body. So how you going to tell somebody to go get therapy and go on the couch when you don't even want to go into the gym and take the time to go to the gym? Are you serious? And this is what lead me into this. So this chick right here took a picture of a guy that she played for a date for free food. Why would this man even think I was going to date him? Stop trying to play yourself, ugly. Folks, for the pizza. But where was she at to talk about this? Where was she at about that and telling these women to stop using men like that? He was justified because he he grabbed this right here of a woman doing this, and there's more women out here belittling men, using men for money, right? Like this, a woman getting free money from a guy that she on the internet. Why don't you say anything about that? And this is what I'm talking about. I'm not taking the word of a bunch of mind controlled men who think that this female is somehow nice and more kinder than the other ones just because she less ratchet and she's on the conservative side, or she's more of the business type side. You know she want to do what them other women do, because she has the same talking points as them. Oh, all they go is Instagram models. Or what you expect somebody to go after somebody? You expect men to get in the gym and a woman don't go doing the gym the same? You expect men to go out with a woman who don't put in the same work he do? But he should be out here going to the gym, working sick time hard for a nice body for a female who is out here with a bad body, right? That's what men's supposed to do, right? So stop listening to black men who endorse the wrong women. Stop listening to these guys, because what they think is kind of nice is something that is distorted. It's messed up in their head. Like they don't understand. They want, like I said in one of my other videos about black men are the most controlled by their women. This is another example. Stop listening to dudes endorse the wrong women to you and telling you how good these women are. Because then they'll be like this woman. They'll be like this meme where you got a overweight chick who try to tell you and shame you for paying for it instead of taking her on a $200 date like this. This is what they want you to date. They want to make you take, instead of taking me out on a $200 date. Ew, you're an incel and not a real man. And I'm gonna make another video about the whole incel talking point, and I'm gonna make my case about that too. Now, a lot of these men don't know what good features are like I do. See, I'd rather look at a female in her eyes. See, these certain features, I'm gonna tell you a personalized about myself, right? There's certain women that is my weakness. I'm not gonna walk around and do the same thing that every other dude out here likes and does. See, to appease a man, because like I said before, and everybody said, black men are the garbage men of the dating world. They'll take anything and everything. And that chick that everybody was endorsing, she taking advantage of that because she think that prominent men with money should take fat, unattractive women who just have degrees and all they talk is a good game, but they don't even be in the gym as hard as they do, harder they work outside the gym. That's crazy. So my features that I look for a woman is not her body, not her hips, not her behind, and not her boobs. See, that's some simple black man bull crap right there. Long as a girl got a fat behind or big boobs, then I should be happy with her. No, I like more features than that on a female, so I can be satisfied with who I pick the date. See, like her, the chick who play I forgot her name, Allison on the Fear of the Walking Dead. She got pretty eyes, right? Without the lipstick, she looked good. She has long hair. She has soft features. That's the kind of woman I want to walk home to and want to watch. Even if she doesn't have makeup on, she still had two characteristics that I like and enjoy in a woman, which is her eyes and her hair. And her body can be not overweight, not thick, but slim. And that will help me be with her for a lot longer, because guess what? If a slim girl start getting big, she can work it off in the middle of her getting big. See, that's the thing that these guys don't tell you when they get with these thick women and all these women who so-called thick and they voluptuous. They're 50, 60 pounds away from becoming overweight or big. And they don't get that. But they always like the same stuff. They don't never make it better for themselves, right? A woman with glasses that has nice features like this one. Like I said, her hair and her eyes. Her eyes is nothing special, but she still has long hair and she has a slim body and she look cute with makeup on, right? Two features that I'm okay, and her hands are not man hands. She has feminine hands. A woman who keeps in shape. That's really lacking in the black community. She has a six pack. See, if this woman right here would have said the same thing that this other woman said, this prominent one said about him, I would be like, okay, you got a point. If a woman like this asks a guy to have a six pack and be tall and be looking like this, I say, okay, I get your point. You are very attractive. You go to the gym and you have good features. So I'd rather upgrade myself for a woman like this instead of a whole bunch of women who got weave, they're overweight, and they're hard to deal with. But they want to go around telling guys who to date and who not to date. And then they got their drones sitting here endorsing the wrong women. Women like her. She got long hair. She got exotic eyes. So I want men to look out for, I want men to do their background check on, I want them to do their background check on the women that black men endorse. If five guys sit back and tell you about some kind of female and say she's a cool female, make sure you know where her Twitter is. Make sure you know her Twitter. Make sure you know her Instagram. And scroll up and down to see what kind of activity and what she's saying on there. Don't take what she said online for case. A lot of these people feel comfortable on their Instagram and on their Facebook and their social media. But they want other men to endorse them so they can just hide that. Because no one called her out yet. And I'm going to call her out. I don't care how much money she has. I don't care how successful she really is. She's still not one of those. She still don't have this. Despite her having all this money. She doesn't have that body. At least that body. See, black men don't ask for a lot from these women. And they know this, but the fact is, they expect you to take what you can get. They think we dogs. They think we clean up guys. And these guys are proving the point by endorsing this chick, man. Stop taking advice of these guys that endorse all the wrong women, because just ask some of these men who they find attractive. Get 5 pictures of 5 women who you think is attractive, got nice features that you like, and see the kind of 5 women that they like, and see if there's a pattern between what you like and what they like. And then you take their advice or you don't take their advice. Then, as I said before, if a woman, if they're telling somebody if they're endorsing a woman, make sure you check out if she has social media. If she doesn't have social media, see for yourself if she is a different type of woman, and if she's consistently what she says, and she fair and balanced between men and women, then you go right to her. You go right towards her. Whatever she's doing, whatever business she has, give her support. But if she's a one-sided chick who's sitting around talking about men and have the same talking points as the other chicks, man, stay away from her, man. Just stay away from her, man. And I'm tired of guys getting played by both sides, and they getting confused, and then it makes them kind of like, dang, everybody's lying to me. And let me one more thing. Don't y'all recognize that there's a lot of men out here now on YouTube and in real life who says that they on their last black female they're dealing with forever before they go to another race? Don't you know that that's a lot of men saying that right now today, seeing how difficult these women are? Superfly said that in one of the on one of his the lives that he had with O'Shea, when he said that if it doesn't work out with my wife, I am going to go out of race. I'm going to date out. Obsidian said the same thing when he said, if it doesn't work with her, I'm going to date out. There's thousands and probably millions of black men who are tired of black women and their bullcrap, and they put up with a lot of stuff. Why is it that men are saying they're on their last straw with these black women, but you got these other guys trying to endorse certain black women, trying to fool black men into actually believing that some of these women are good? You do what you want. Me, I'm just trying to put the message out there to stop believing all of what these dudes are saying, and stop letting guys endorse women without you vetting them yourself.